Howdy folks, Ben from Snows. Today I want to show you this Coleman Pro 55 wheeled hard cooler. This has got everything you need. 92 cans you're going to fit inside this. These are really nicely finished off products that they are saying are 25% lighter than other roto molded coolers of a similar size. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. I'm going to run through all of this for you today because they deserve more than just a picture. They're really, really nicely finished off products. Now this weighs around about 17 kilos, about 65 kilos in, 65 centimeters, sorry, not kilos, centimeters in length, around about 50 centimeters this way and about 51 centimeters in height. 92 can capacity. They say it's going to keep things cold for 5 days. You put ice in there once it's cooled down to keep things cold for 5 days, and they have tested that, so it performs just as well as many others in the market. Really durable products. It's made with like a roto-molded type plastic, so it's really, really nicely finished. Everything lines up nicely. This has got sort of a matte finish on the outside here, and it feels really nice. It's got a nice textural sort of feel to it. We'll do a bit of a tour around the outside, starting with maybe the front. We'll start with the front. Not much to see there. We've got the latch at the top, and we'll come back to that shortly when we open the lid. We come to the sides, and you've got a few ways to carry this. You've got these big deep handles here, which also double as tie down points. You've got this notch up here that you can actually put a strap through to tie these down if you like. On top of that, you've got these handles here, which are not an afterthought by any means. This is a rubberized section in here, so when you hold this, it's nice and grippy. They feel durable, they don't flex, they're well finished off. You can take these off, we'll show you that shortly, but they come up above the height of the lid. So when you use these as handles, your fingers don't get crushed on the icebox here. They're not sitting here, you don't have to carry them out like this. They come up nice and clear at the top of the icebox, so it's really well designed. Not much underneath that, but you can see these heavy duty wheels. Now these are really heavy duty plastic inside here. You've got stainless steel axle in here, and this is a semi-rubbery sort of feel wheel on this, and they're nice and big, so if you're cutting it over sand or dirt or the likes, it's going to handle some rugged ground, so it's going to be suitable on flat ground and concrete as much as it is rough ground. We'll flick around to the other end before we go to the back. There's only difference at this end here, apart from the same handle here, same removable handle here, is that you've got, oh no you don't, sorry, I tell a lie, this is the same as the other end. The bung on this one is actually on the back. So let's go to the back. Start down the bottom here, you've got an oversized bung here. Now quite often this is on the sides, this is actually at the back here. It's tucked away down, protected underneath here. It's a no lose drain plug, so you undo this, it's attached, you're not going to lose it. The other side of that, you've got this extendable handle. It's just like a suitcase. You've got a button on here. The handle extends up nice and high. If I stand up to give you an idea of the height, now I'm 185 centimeters. That comes up to just below my hip here. So nice, comfortable height to hold it at. You can also just do it shorter. So if the kids are wheeling it, they can do it at a shorter length there as well. And this is by no means an afterthought either. This is really well finished off on here. It's secure down the bottom here. All secured by stainless steel screws into the cooler here. And then this section up here is also secured by stainless steel screws to the cooler. And this metal extending shaft here runs through both this section and the section underneath. So it's a really sturdy finish. And this does not feel like it flexes around at all. It moves a little bit because you've got bits inside others, but the metal itself doesn't flex. It feels like a really durable, positive handle. Let's have a look inside the cooler. Starting at the front here, you've got this latch, nice heavy duty latch. You flick this up underneath here, and then you've got this heavy duty stainless steel latch that goes over a molded latch on the actual lid here. As we open the lid up, first thing we'll talk about is the seal. This is a siliconized gasket, I suppose, on here. It's not just an afterthought, it's not just foam. It's a durable silicon gasket that will sit firmly against the top of the icebox here once it's closed, and then this little ridge that sits down inside. And as we move inside the box, this finish here and this finish here is a polished sort of smooth finish, so it's really, really easy to clean. And that's housing about 5 centimeters of insulation between here and the outside, which they're saying gives you about 3 days of cooling capacity, or sorry, 5 days they claim for this guy here. So if you fill it up with ice and close it, and don't open and close it all the time, they say it will last for 5 days. Looking inside, you can see where the wheels sit. You've got these little sort of sections here that are cut out where the wheels sit inside the box. You've got these cutouts here. There's no dividers available at the moment here in Australia for this, but it's there if they ever do become available, or you could make your own, I suppose, to go in there. And then at the bottom, you've got this cut out through to the bung, so you can easily drain the water out of the ice box. If you end up filling it with ice or anything like that, you've got that oversized bung. We'll just come back to the sides because I want to talk about these removable handles as well. So these here can come off. Now they're just kind of pushed in, there's little things on the side to hold them secure. So you need to just sort of get something in there to release it. I'll see if I can do it now. There we go, I've got that one out. And now you can push this out through here and remove this handle altogether. So if you don't want these hanging around, you're not going to use them, take them off, leave them at home. You don't have to use them, but they certainly make carrying it far easy, and they're easy to put on and off. Simple as that. It's a stainless steel little buckle there, I suppose, just to secure that in, and really, really durable handles for the side. Now, in terms of fitting stuff in there, as I mentioned, they say it is a 92 can capacity, and they've made it, they thought it well, so it's high enough to fit upright bottles. Now, that both of these, the 1.25 litre soft drink bottle and the standard wine bottle, fit upright. So even a Riesling bottle, those slightly taller ones are probably going to fit comfortably inside there. And the cans fit potentially, well, not quite 3 high probably. You're going to fit them 2 high and then lay them down on top as well. But long story short, there's plenty of room for ice and drinks and food inside this ice box. Now, Coleman have so confident in the durability of these ice boxes that they've backed it up with a 10-year warranty. And just feeling this, it's hard to see through just a picture or looking at it online, but I can assure you that it feels really well made and strong. They claim that this is another seat in your campsite, if you like. It feels tough. I can stand on this and jump up and down. It doesn't feel like anything's flexing underneath. If I push on this, there's no bits that are moving or creaking. They're really well finished off. Everything lines up. The hinges are all straight. It's a really nicely finished off ice box, and it feels nice too, operates nice. All the handles feel good when you grab them. Just really well thought out and well finished off ice box. That's the Coleman Pro 55 wheeled hard cooler. If you're after a hard cooler that looks nice, that you can take camping, but looks just as good to take to a party on the weekend or just for drinks in the backyard, check these guys out. You can see them online and in store at Snowy's.